You know, over the past 2 years, I must have read more than 100 books and articles on fear. What began as research for the book Fearless has become a whole lot bigger as I've begun teaching more and more on this subject, and I've had testimony after testimony from people who've applied the principles from the book and are living without fear, many of them for the first time in their lives. But you know, one of the things that I noticed in almost all of the mainstream books on fear and anxiety and worry is their broad acceptance of this idea that a little bit of fear is good for you. I'm sure you've heard that, right? Oh yeah, fear is a great motivator. Fear is what will get you out of your comfort zone. Fear is that thing that keeps you from harm. Fear, oh yeah, a little bit of fear, it's a necessary part of life. And on and on and on it goes. And so because of this almost universal acceptance of some degree of fear, the most that people say you can hope for, according to many of the mainstream books on this subject, is to minimize your fear or to manage or limit the anxiety that you're experiencing. But you know what, friend? Over and over and over again, the Bible tells us that God doesn't want us having any fear in our lives. None at all. You know, in Psalm 34 and verse 4, it tells us that during a particularly difficult season in David's life, it says David sought the Lord and that God not only heard him, but the Bible says that God delivered David from all his fear. All of them. Hey, can you imagine how liberating it would be, how freeing it would be to have absolutely no fear at all? I mean, imagine going through your life with no dread, no anxiety, no terror, no alarm, no panic attacks, no stress. Imagine living free from worry or nervousness or doubt, and in their place, you just have a rock solid conviction that God has delivered you from all fear, from every fear. I mean, that's a pretty good picture, isn't it? Well, the good news is, friend, it doesn't have to remain a picture. The truth is, regardless of the fears that might have gripped you in the past, and regardless of what the media says and people tell you, you can enjoy a life that is free from all fear. Just like David, you really can be fearless. And so in chapter 3 of Fearless, I reveal one of the most liberating, powerful, life-transforming truths about freedom from fear that you could ever know. And we're going to see how the supernatural peace that Jesus enjoyed when he ministered on the earth can be yours today. Now think about that. Can you ever remember a time when Jesus was afraid? Can you ever remember reading in the Gospels about Jesus being panicked or nervous or stressed out or alarmed about something? Can you ever remember a time when Jesus was anxious? Even one time? No, you can't, because throughout Jesus' ministry, friend, he had a peace that the Bible says surpassed human understanding. But what I want to show you in chapter 3 of Fearless is that you and I have access today to the exact same peace that Jesus enjoyed when he was on the earth. I want to show you that not only is he the Prince of Peace, that's what the Bible calls him, the Prince of all peace. Not only is he the Prince of Peace, friend, but he has given you his peace to enjoy in place of those fears. And friend, when you grasp that, you're going to be well on your way to enjoying a truly fearless life.